Yo, Animatormon here, with a Doctor Who video for you. Spoiler warning up to Series 9 of Doctor Who. Rassilon is a fascinating character. Don't be fooled by his appearances in modern Who. He is crucial to Gallifreyan lore. First, a history lesson. Rassilon is first mentioned in The Deadly Assassin. He is a long-dead ancient figure whose achievements are shrouded in myth. He is credited for founding modern Time Lord society. In The Deadly Assassin, they talk about how he discovered the Eye of Harmony. Emphasis on the. There was only one at the time. The Eye of Harmony, that which makes time travel possible? Rassilon discovered and stabilized it. He did so using 3 items: the Sash of Rassilon, the Rod of Rassilon, and the Great Key of Rassilon. These artifacts were used to remove the Eye of Harmony from a black hole and stabilize it on Gallifrey. You'll find that a running theme in classic Who is that items created by Rassilon are treated as sacred relics, and are often ridiculously powerful. In The Invasion of Time, we see the presidential inauguration process on Gallifrey. The Sash of Rassilon and the Rod of Rassilon are bestowed upon the President of the Supreme Council of Gallifrey. The new president even has to swear to follow in the wisdom of Rassilon. Oh, and the Seal of the High Council of Gallifrey? It has another name. Can you guess? The Seal of Rassilon. As you can see, Rassilon is held in very high regard and is associated with the highest position of power on the planet. Rassilon's next mention is in State of Decay. Here we learn about the Vampire War, a war so bloody that it turns the Time Lords off violence. Rassilon is a crucial figure here because he ordered the construction of special ships called bow ships. These ships were the only kind capable of killing the vampires. In this context, Rassilon might be seen as a war hero. Again, this war seems to have happened so long ago that it's shrouded in myth. Romana, a fellow Time Lord, at first dismisses that such a thing even happened. But it did. In The 5 Doctors, the second Doctor tells the Brigadier about Rassilon. He goes so far as to call him the greatest single figure in Time Lord history. He is such an important figure that there's even a nursery rhyme about his tomb. This is where we get hints about Rassilon's dark side. The official history depicts Rassilon as a hero, yet legends exist that Rassilon was a cruel tyrant. However, the validity of these legends are vague at best. In The 5 Doctors, different versions of the Doctor, as well as various companions, are caught up in something called the Game of Rassilon. What's the prize for winning this game? Immortality. The story is a little vague about his supposed death and discovery of immortality. The case seems to be that Rassilon discovered the secrets to immortality, then prepared his tomb so that anyone searching for immortality would go there for it. You see, Rassilon knew that immortality was too dangerous to share with anyone. Those who came seeking immortality would receive it, just not the way they probably hoped. The first Doctor even clarifies this, telling the others that Rassilon knew immortality was a curse, not a blessing. Rassilon himself appears to be both dead and immortal. His mind lives on in the Matrix, as all Time Lord minds do after death. Yet it appears that his mind can leave the Matrix to talk to immortality seekers. Rassilon's great power is demonstrated yet again, when, in this strange, dead yet not dead form, he is able to relocate all the Doctors to their proper places in history, with little effort. Even the 4th Doctor, who is trapped in the time vortex. So, to summarize, Rassilon is an ancient figure responsible for winning the war against the vampires, making time travel possible, discovering immortality, and founding Time Lord society as we know it. Got it? Okay. Now, what does the modern series do with Rassilon? Shits on him. In The End of Time, we meet Rassilon once again, and he's alive? The hell? Last time we saw Rassilon, he was dead, his mind living on in the Matrix. Now he's walking around acting like a normal dude. Here, Rassilon is obsessed with not dying and gaining immortality. But why? He's already unlocked the secrets to immortality. Rassilon's final appearance in the show is in Hellbent. We get a throwaway line about how he's Rassilon the Resurrected. The implication seems to be that he was brought back to life in order to lead Gallifrey during the Time War. Rassilon is desperate for information about the hybrid. When he tries to confront the Doctor, he's kicked off of Gallifrey. Rassilon is pathetic and lame in the modern series. The Rassilon of the classic series was so powerful that he could send people through time with barely a thought. He was so powerful that most of his accomplishments were unbelieved and thought to be myth. They were that unbelievable to the Time Lords. Did you get the implication that this dude founded Time Lord Society? Yeah, me neither. Oh, Rassilon, what did they do to you? What they've done to this character is incredibly inconsistent, to say the very least. Modern Who has had a piss-poor track record with Gallifreyan lore in general. Rassilon was, arguably, the most important facet of Gallifreyan lore. Modern Who has made Rassilon boring. Now that's a feat. I can think of two solutions to this problem. 1. Retcon this guy as not Rassilon. Make him a different character named after Rassilon. Problem solved. The writers would just have to explain who the real Rassilon is so that the audience isn't confused. 2. Next time we see Rassilon, make him the Rassilon of the classic series. Just to pretend that he was like that in The End of Time and Hellbent. Hope the audience likes this more accurate depiction of Rassilon enough to just go along with it. Anyway, what do you think? Are you happy with the Rassilon of the modern series? Or are you like me and would have preferred something closer to the classic series? Do you have a better solution to the Rassilon dilemma? Let me know in the comments below and catch you on the flip side.